Good morning. We're about to go on our first adventure in the dad van. It's just going to be Mike and I. Our plan is to head down to Florida. We're about to leave East Tennessee and go straight to Panama City Beach. Let me show you what we have set up in our dad van, and we'll talk about where we're about to go along with the beach. So again, this is our Ram ProMaster 2500, but I actually took out 2 of the seats. He's got his bag over here with some things he wants, and he can pick either the right side or the left side. And I've actually already converted this back seat into a bed. He's got his Xbox hooked up right here to the TV. So as we're working our way down to the beach, if he wants to spend some time playing games, he can, or he can come up here and hang out with Dad driving. We've got a cooler with tons of drinks, and I brought an air mattress. So if at any point we decide to camp, because we're gonna be at a couple different places, I can actually just lower the blinds in here, make it dark. I can set up an air mattress right here if we do any form of camping anywhere. And he already tested out this bed in the back. We've got all this storage area. We put all our stuff, our luggage, some extra pillows, blankets. So we can do some camping. I'm gonna probably stay at a hotel tonight. I guess I should probably go get Micah and have him load up. It is a little bigger than what we need for just the 2 of us. We could get down in Brie's Pilot. I think she wants to have that with her. And I figured, well, we can convert this into camping if we decide to do that. As our goal is to get to Panama City Beach, it's gonna take around 8.5, 9 hours to get there. There's nothing that we have to be at tonight, but we just wanna get there as soon as we can so we can spend more time at the beach. And then tomorrow afternoon, we'll be at Dolly Parton's Pirates Voyage dinner show that they're opening up in Panama City Beach. Dolly is supposed to be there. And then as soon as that show is over, we're gonna drive over to Legoland, Florida. The next morning, they're doing a grand opening for an aquarium. So we're gonna go check out the aquarium and just spend the day at Legoland. I'll probably do a separate video just kind of highlighting what it's like to go to Legoland. And then the next day, it's kind of an open free day that we can go to anywhere Micah wants down in Central Florida. We have some ideas of some places we could go. So not sure exactly yet. We haven't made a final decision, but I told him we'll go wherever you want. It's just a fun father-son day. And then the next day, Sunday morning, we'll be driving back up in the dad van. Anyways, that's the plan. So Lord willing, we'll get there and back home safely, but I figured I'd hit record and just highlight what it's like to do a road trip in our Ram ProMaster for the very first time and go explore around Florida. So just give you some highlights in this video, but I gotta go wake up Micah. You ready?
Yes.
You got shoes?
Yes.
Let's pray real quick before we hit the road. Amen. I think he had to go get one more thing. All right, we got it all now. First thing we need to do is get some gas because I'm only at a 1/4 tank. So our first stop is going to be the world's 2nd largest Buc-ee's here in Sevierville at exit 407. Let me top off gas. Looks like there's plenty of places to pull in to get some gas here at 7:45 in the morning. So it looks like gas is $2.43 a gallon. Do I want a car wash? No. I don't know if this will even fit in the car wash. Maybe, I don't know. Are you excited for your trip?
Yes.
What are you most excited about? I don't know. So it seems like I've been averaging about 17 miles per gallon. So I'm gonna get a full tank of gas and we'll see how well this can do on the highway as we head towards Knoxville next. But first, let's go inside Buc-ee's real quick to grab some snacks for the road. Micah just said, I wonder how many people have touched his hands. Probably a lot, Micah. Probably a lot. We have some body boards at home. I did say, oh, I forgot them. Should we turn around and get them? Looks like these ones are 30, but I think we'll just spend some time at the beach and just enjoy the sand and the waves. If you've never been into this Buc-ee's, it's absolutely massive. I think we're gonna go maybe get some fun treats. We did bring a bunch of snacks and drinks in our cooler, but let's see what they have over here. We're going to the beach. They do have these gummy sharks, but we actually found these not to be that great, but their peach rings are pretty good.
These ones.
Ooh, I don't know about these.
Yep.
Nah, I think we're good. We're gonna grab some breakfast for the road. They got some breakfast tacos, biscuits, breakfast bowls. What do you think, Micah? What would you like? Brisket taco, beast burrito, bacon, sausage, egg, potatoes, and cheese. That thing looks massive. So Micah went with a bacon, egg, and cheese taco, and we've got some peach rings just to have in the van for fun as we're traveling. So we got gas, we got snacks. Now it's time to load back in the van and hit the road as we head towards Knoxville and Chattanooga, work our way into Georgia. So Mike is actually being a great sport. He's like, wherever you want to go, Dad. We had a Chick-fil-A back behind us, but I will say we normally go down to Florida through the Carolinas, through Savannah, and through Jacksonville. So this is a different way that we're going, and I don't ever see these the other way we go. There's tons of Chick-fil-A's. I think we stopped at probably every Chick-fil-A through the Carolinas and Savannah, Jacksonville, all the way down. So we're gonna try something a little different for lunch today. Like I said, I don't think I've had this since when I was back in Texas, like back in like 2001, which would be Whataburger. So I don't think I've ever taken them to a Whataburger. What a burger. What a burger. Which they have a banana pudding shake, Micah. I don't know how I feel about that. Burgers used to be 35 cents.
Oh my god.
And a milkshake was only 15 cents back in the day. $5.49 for just a Whataburger. Or it's $8.99 for a Whata meal, which comes with fries and a drink. It took a little time to get our food, but it has arrived. We each got a number one, and it came out to $21 after tax. So let's see what Micah thinks of his first Whataburger.
What a burger.
We'll see if that's what you say.
What a burger.
It's a big one, isn't it?
Yes, these are big burgers.
One bite, everyone knows the rules. 0, it's the worst burger you've ever had. 10, like the best burger you've ever had. So I'll let you finish chewing, and you can give us your synopsis here of a Whataburger. Pretty good deal, $8.99. Give you some fries, pretty good sized burger, and a drink. So not too hard on the wallet.
8.5.
8.5?
Yes.
Have you had a Five Guys burger in a while? It's been a while since Five Guys, right?
Yeah.
You think it's better, the same, or not as good as Five Guys?
I don't know.
I guess we got to go back to Five Guys. It's been a while.
Five Guys.
I will say Five Guys is not this inexpensive as far as $8.99 for a burger and fry meal at Five Guys. So pretty good.
Yes.
We're getting a Culver's near our home. How does this burger compare to a Culver's burger? Which one do you like better?
Culver's 8. This one 8.5.
A little bit better than Culver's?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're going to enjoy our meal and then hit the road. So that was a good burger. We actually probably could have just got one meal because we each have another half of burger. More food than we needed, but I figured, hey, let's make sure we have enough. But we're cutting into our beach time, which I know Mike is excited to hang out at the beach. So let's get back on the road. Next stop, Panama City Beach. We're currently driving through the city of Enterprise. The GPS says that we are 1 hour and 50 minutes until we make it to our hotel on Panama City Beach. So we're about 1 hour away from Panama City Beach, and we're in a town called Bonifay, I think is what it's called. We're gonna stop into this Piggly Wiggly real quick to use the restroom. Hopefully our last stop before we make it to the beach. I think Micah was today years old when he first went to a Piggly Wiggly. Hey, you've never been to a Piggly Wiggly, have you? No, there's multiple ones. I don't know where they're based out of. And I was today years old when I first made it to the back of a Piggly Wiggly, waiting to use the restroom back here. Well, that was an experience. I did figure out that we are in Florida. At no point did I ever see a welcome to Florida sign because we were taking like some back road. And maybe there was one, I just completely missed it. But this is a whole new world to me, this whole part of Florida. I was born in Tampa, Florida, so were you. We are native Floridians, that's where we were born, but we always kind of stayed in like Central Florida, and I grew up going to South Florida a lot. My wife and I met in South Florida. So up here in the Panhandle, it's just a whole different world. I don't know this area that well, so. All right, one more hour, we should be at Panama City Beach. Looks like we're about 40 minutes away, but we keep hitting these rain showers. Hopefully it's not too bad by the time we get to the beach. So we are currently 30 minutes away in a place called Ebro, I think. We just passed an Ebro dog track and casino. So are you excited for the beach though?
Yes.
We're almost there. We've been on the road for what seems like 12 hours. It's technically 7 o'clock back home, Micah. It's an hour difference. We're in a different time zone. So we've actually been on the road for about 12 hours with all of our stops. We kind of take our time, and I've been riding over in the right lane, going nice and slow with the big dad van and the rain. So not in a giant hurry to get there. But we should have a little bit of sunlight left to maybe go out onto the beach. You've been hanging in the back a little bit, enjoying the TV we have up here. Have you enjoyed the ride?
Yes.
Has it felt like 12 hours or has it flown by?
It's flown by.
It's flown by? See, there's this camping area over here that I was looking at, but I figured I'd go ahead and put us right on the beach rather than driving 27 minutes to get over and back to the beach. I've been on the road most of the day, and here is the Welcome to Panama City Beach sign. We're gonna go through Panama City Beach Parkway. Got the Panama City Beach official visitor information stop over here to the right. I think I missed my turn. I did, I missed a turn. All right, well, we are going the wrong way and are blinded by the light here. Well, Micah, this is where we are not staying, just FYI. Gotta be a way I can get around this guy.
I think you may be.
No, I can get around, right?
Got on that.
Okay, all right. We're going the right direction now. Just remember, if at first you don't succeed, don't try skydiving, okay? All right, we are coming up to the roundabout that we missed. It says that it's 16 minutes down the road here, so
It's like a traffic jam.
added a little bit of time, but I'm kind of curious to see what this area of Panama City Beach is like. Somebody hurt? Let me pull over. Somebody is hurt. Let me see if I can help out. Just try to relax. I know it's uncomfortable. Medics are taking over. And that, Micah, is why we've always encouraged you to wear a helmet. She had a really big gash on her head. Not quite all with it. It says that we're 19 minutes away. And who needs to go to Disney, Micah? We can just come over here to the Polynesian Village condominiums. Not quite the same. We got Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville over here to the left. And Pompano Joe's, as we've come up to the Pier Park. So I'd say if we took the back way, we would be there a little bit quicker as we're running into some traffic, but we wouldn't have been able to see Gulf World over here where you can swim with dolphins apparently. There was a show that I used to watch when I'd get home from school called Flipper. Flipper always saved the day at the very end. I don't know how they always got into these predicaments where there was somebody in trouble and they'd say, Flipper, go get help. And Flipper would somehow find someone to get help, and I don't know. It's been a while since I've seen Flipper. Flipper and Lassie. You ever heard of Lassie? The dog, that same thing, that always, get into some trouble and Lassie would save the day at the end. This is what I used to watch. I'm old. It is a Wednesday night. I would assume it's even more busy on Friday and Saturday nights. But it is summer. Kids are out of school. No longer watching Flipper and Lassie after school or whatever the kids watch these days. I don't know what they watch. You know what? There is no what comes on after school. Everything's streaming now. There's whatever you want to click on and stream. This was a problem that I had. You had certain things that came on at certain times. There wasn't even DVR when I was your age, right? that you could record something and watch it. Like whatever's on, that's what you would watch. Could you imagine this? There's no such thing as a catalog of shows. It was, yeah, I don't know how I survived, but I did. Here I am today.
I can imagine that. Because every time I go to a resort.
Yes, it's like going to a hotel and you have to go through the guide. That's how I lived. There was no Netflix app, Disney Plus app, Amazon Prime. Nope. Whatever's on, that's it. You got to pick. So it was Lassie and Flipper when I got home. And then Saturday morning cartoons. X-Men. I'd watch the X-Men. G.I. Joe. The Real American Hero. Those were the days. We've come to Senor Frogs. I feel like there's a Senor Frogs at Myrtle Beach, maybe? I feel like I've seen one recently. Hidden Lagoon Super Golf. So if you get a hole-in-one on the 18th hole, you get $50, Micah. It says 4 minutes. 4 minutes up on the right.
4 minutes, starting now.
No, not you, Siri. I wasn't talking to Siri. Siri, end the timer. I don't need a timer. Oh, we got another pizza place. Nick's Slice of Brooklyn Pizzeria and Bar, which is 3 minutes away from where we're staying. If we wanted to come up, give Nick's a try. Voted best of the Bay numerous years. I don't know, could be good. I see where we're headed to, the Spring Hill Suites by Marriott. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna fit in that one either. 8-2, I don't know, Micah. I don't wanna risk it.
No, don't risk it.
All right, we're gonna come park right next door. We have made it to the lobby. I'm gonna check in. I'll give you a quick look at our room, but check this out, Micah. Get a great little view of Panama City Beach and a pier that it appears we could walk to very easily, and the pool down here. So let's get checked in our room and we can go explore a little bit. So we are checked in. I'm gonna go move the van to the right spot. I didn't try to pull it in to the parking garage because it's a big, tall van, and I'd like to keep my van intact when I drive it home. So you can see it says clearance 8'2" on this side. The other side says 7'8". Somebody already hit it, so I don't think I want to risk it. She said that I'm able to park across the street next to the store.
So after we got settled in our room, we spent some time on the beach, walking out to the pier and enjoyed the pool together. The next morning we grabbed breakfast and headed towards the Pirates Voyage Dinner and Show to see Dolly Parton and highlights of her new Pirates Voyage Dinner and Show that just opened up. After seeing Dolly, we headed down the street to check out Pier Park in Panama City Beach for a little bit before we eventually headed back to Pirates Voyage to attend their 5:30 dinner and show. Dolly made an appearance during this particular show, and we had a great time making a video highlighting what it's like that we'll put a link to down in the pinned comment.
So we are now leaving the Pirates Voyage Dinner and Show, which we had a great time. It is 7:45 p.m. at night, and the GPS says we are arriving at 2:52 in the morning. Micah said, what did you say about what time we arrive? If
it's not time change, we're cooked.
Yeah, we're doing a little time zone change, and he says, if that is not factoring in time zone change, we're cooked.
We're at 4 and we get 2 hours of sleep.
So we have an early morning at Legoland. Not too early, 9:15 is manageable. We're gonna be right by Legoland. So we currently have a 6-hour drive to get over to Legoland from Panama City Beach. So I told Micah he can go ahead and start resting in the back whenever he wants. He's hanging out with me for a little bit. So next stop is Legoland, Florida. I think we're gonna camp out in the van and be ready to go do a Legoland day tomorrow. You excited?
Yes.
Are you tired? All right, so he's gonna go rest at some point.
So it's currently the next morning. We didn't make it all the way to Legoland. I ended up finding a place to park about an hour and a half away, and we decided to camp out in the van. We got decent sleep, just not a lot of sleep. So we just pulled into a Chick-fil-A. Gonna get Micah some breakfast, and I think I'm gonna get a coffee. And then we're gonna head over to Legoland. All right, Operation Coffee and Breakfast is complete. So it was tempting to keep driving the extra hour and a half to be like right by Legoland, but I could tell I was getting too tired. So I just found a truck stop so we could just get some rest. And then I set an alarm and figured I could hit the road and be at Legoland in plenty of time, which we're doing good on time because we need to be there by 9:45, so plenty of time. We're gonna make a quick stop at Walmart because I am running out of storage space on my camera. So next stop, Walmart. So I just changed, brushed my teeth, shaved. I'm standing up in the back of the van. Love this thing. We converted this back seat last night into a bed, and then I slept on a little air mattress where I am, but I love this thing. It's so spacious. I think we're good to go for another theme park today. So how excited are you to go to Peppa Pig? Okay, I don't know if we're going to Peppa Pig, but we will go into Legoland. But before we go to Legoland, I have to show you what we got at the Pirates Voyage dinner show last night. So we each got this treasure chest at our table, which has this gold coin that says Premier Show VIP Guests 2025 with the Pirates Voyage Dinner and Show logo on the back. And they handed us this bag as we exited the theater, which has Pirates Voyage Dinner and Show Panama City Beach on the top. And when you open it, it has a Panama City Beach glass. You can see it's got a little place to keep the glass, but some chocolate coins, I think. Hopefully these won't melt while we're in Legoland, but a fun little glass with some necklaces. So very cool. Big thanks to Pirates Voyage. That was such a fun night. So Peppa Pig is only about like 12 or 13 minutes down the road. So we'll be at Peppa Pig any minute now. The great thing about Micah is he's very laid back, and if I said, can we go through Peppa Pig real quick, he would be a team player. So he's been an awesome sport, kind of being patient with some stuff as we've been filming yesterday, and we're gonna do some filming today. So we might need to look at some cool Lego sets, some exclusive ones that they have at Legoland. You can only get at Legoland. But first I need to get another SD card because I have filled this one up very quickly. All right, good news is I have a new SD card. The bad news is it's not 13 minutes away. It's more like 20 something. So we're gonna be cutting it close. We're gonna have to pick up the speed. Oh, also, they have no Switch 2s here at this Walmart. So if you're looking for one, don't come to this one. We made it into Legoland parking and we just gotta check in. We got a good full minute to make it up to the front gate. We've made it to Legoland, Florida. Micah said, is that the resort? It is, and he said, it's so close. So maybe we'll stay there on a different day. It looks like they're about to open up Sea Life, their new aquarium, which is the reason why we're here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sea Life Florida is officially open.
After the grand opening, we were able to check out the new Sea Life Aquarium that they just opened up and went on to have a great day together exploring Legoland, Florida, trying out a number of different rides, such as their Dragon roller coaster we really liked, and spent time inside Legoland Waterpark going down some of their slides together. Micah was even a great sport and walked through Peppa Pig theme park with me and went on their roller coaster as we made tours of all of these places. So we ended up the day with Micah picking out an exclusive Lego set before we got on the road to head towards Walt Disney World for the night. Legoland has been great. We are now about to check in to our hotel. The Disney All-Star Music is about 12 minutes away. I love this classic Publix over here on the corner here at Celebration. I lived here in celebration over 2 summers when I worked for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So I'm very fond of the celebration area. I remember doing this exact drive every day in the summertime as I would transport players from the Celebration Hotel up to the Disney Wide World of Sports complex up ahead here. There's Goofy, Minnie, Mickey, and Donald. Officially made it to Walt Disney World. So tomorrow is a fun, free day for Micah. He gets to do whatever he wants. We might go to Typhoon Lagoon, not sure yet. And we also could stop by Epcot or the Magic Kingdom. Storm off in the distance. Thought I saw some lightning a minute ago. It's like the All-Star Resort is 5 minutes down the road here as we pass by the solar-powered McDonald's. So we have arrived to Disney's All-Star Resorts. As we got settled into Disney's All-Star Music Resort for the night, we ended up doing a quick tour video of what their rooms are like, their different pools, playground, arcade, food options, and much more, and ended up having a great night at this particular Disney Value Resort. The next morning was Micah's day. He could pick whatever he wanted to do. So we decided to head to Disney's Winter Summerland mini golf course, which unfortunately was very, very busy. So we decided to just go straight to Blizzard Beach Water Park right next door. It also was busy, so we mainly just enjoyed their lazy river for a little bit and then picked out Micah's favorite treat to share, their ice cream bucket, and eventually headed over to the other water park that Micah had not been to in a long time, which was Disney's Typhoon Lagoon Water Park. Here are a few highlights of our day there. Hey Stitch, how are you? We haven't seen your movie yet. You checking the reflection there? We're gonna come take a picture with you. 1, 2, 3. Cheese! All right, good to see you, Stitch. Off to see your movie soon. All right, see you later. Ginormous! Here it comes! Here it comes! Oh. Here it comes! Whoa! I got it! Oh, I got it! See you, Micah!
Another night is calm, but sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. He waves been faking me out. Can't make you happy all night. You can't fight it, you can't breathe. You say something so loving, but now I gotta let you go. You'll be better off in someone new. I don't wanna be alone. You know it hurts me too. You look so broken when you cry. One more and then I say goodbye. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. He always been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. He always been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. I just wonder what you're dreaming of when you sleep and smile so comfortable. I just wish that I could give you that bad look that's perfectly unsaid. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. He always been faking me out. He always been
So it is the next morning. Micah, how'd you sleep?
Good.
Are you more excited to see your sisters or your dog when we get home?
My dog.
So I'm excited to see everybody when we get home. It says it's 9 hours and 43 minutes until we get home. So we're going to go up through Jacksonville, up along the coast of Florida, through Savannah, Georgia, and go through the Carolinas, and then be back in Tennessee. But let me ask you this. We saw Dolly. We went to Legoland. We went to a bunch of different things at Legoland. We even did Peppa Pig theme park. And then we had a free day doing 2 water parks and walked around Epcot. Out of everything we did on this trip, what was your favorite thing? That you'll go home and be like, I love that. That was my favorite thing.
I like the dragon.
At Legoland, okay, the coaster.
Yeah, I like the coasters at the water slide. At Typhoon Lagoon. Or no, yeah, Typhoon Lagoon. And I like the wave pool at Typhoon Lagoon.
Yeah, it is a really cool wave pool. If you ever make it to Typhoon Lagoon, it's a lot of fun. And you're talking about the crushing gusher.
Yes.
We did together. I'm glad you did it. I know you were a little apprehensive, like, is it because the word coaster is in it. It's essentially a water coaster, but it wasn't bad, was it? You had a lot of fun? So, sorry, Dolly. The winner for this trip is the dragon, the crushing gusher, and the giant wave pool at Typhoon Lagoon. Beat you out, Dolly. And this 13-year-old's mine. That was the best thing. I've had a great time on this road trip down to Florida with you. So 9 hours, and it says 41 minutes. It actually just went down in time as we've been sitting here talking. So maybe the traffic pattern is changing. We will drive as safely and as fast as we can, quickly, to get home to your mama. I'm excited to see her and your sisters and your dog, everybody, in about 9 hours and 40 minutes plus stops. We gotta stop and get some gas. It is currently 8 o'clock, so let's see how long it takes us to get home. Without further ado, let the road trip home begin. We just stopped to get gas in St. Augustine, filled up at the Costco. There was a Buc-ee's. We didn't go into Buc-ee's. We just went into the Costco after we filled up on gas, just walked around for a few minutes, stretched our legs, and we found a giant bag of Cheetos for like $4. I know, not the healthiest thing in the world, but Micah is living the dream back here with an Xbox and a gigantic bag of Cheetos. How you doing? Are you enjoying the dad van?
Yeah.
2 thumbs up, 2 Cheeto covered thumbs up. All right, we have about 7.5 hours, give or take, and we'll be home. We got a little distracted. We saw IKEA, that beautiful blue and yellow. We had to pull over real quick. We haven't been to IKEA in quite some time, but the good news is we worked our way through the store. Micah found a really cool lamp for his desk. We got something for his sisters, for his mom. Just a quick shopping trip, and we're gonna get back on the road now. So about 7.5 hours or so, we'll be home. One more gas stop. I'll try to minimize any other stops, and hopefully we'll be home before we know it. Micah, say so long, Florida, as we pass the sign on the right. And as we cross over this bridge, we now are officially in South Carolina. We're gonna try to make one more stop at a Costco up ahead to top off gas, and then we'll be able to make it home. So it's taking a little bit longer than we initially thought it would, as we've run into some traffic, a little bit of rain, but we're just taking it nice and easy over on the right side. So we made it to another Costco right off Interstate 26 in South Carolina. It looks like it's about 30 cents cheaper than the one we used earlier this afternoon. But overall, I'm pretty happy with the consumption of gas with the dad van here, the Ram ProMaster 2500. I could get something that perhaps is a little more efficient, but we really like the space that this gives us, and it's given me a pretty good ride. So we got 16 more gallons in, and that should get us all the way back home to Tennessee.
We are now officially in North Carolina. Looks like a lot of backed up traffic trying to get into Asheville, North Carolina. Thankfully, we're moving along. Really nice sunset off in the distance, about 45 minutes away from Tennessee. We've been working our way through one lane of Interstate 40 that was damaged from the hurricane with no major issues. We've been moving right along. We finally made it home to Tennessee. So it is the next morning. We ended up getting home about 10 o'clock. I don't know who was more excited, Prem to see Micah or Micah to see Prem. So in total, it took us 14 hours. The GPS initially said it would take 9 hours and 40 minutes with no stops. So we took quite a bit of time at Costco and IKEA, and then a short run into Costco again to grab some pizza for dinner for Micah on the last stretch. But typically we like to leave a little earlier in the morning or not make as long of stops, because that last stretch of Interstate 40, it's a little more nerve-wracking when it's dark out, because it's currently down to one lane. So typically Brie likes to hit the road a little early. Other than that, I love the van. It worked out great. Micah had plenty of room, and we were able to camp in it one night, and it was a great little trip. So we are on the way to the vet, as you are about to get spayed. I did watch Price is Right whenever I was homesick from school, and they always said, make sure you spay and neuter your pets. So that's on the calendar for today. I'm running over this morning, drop her off, and go pick her up a little bit later today. So I hope you guys have enjoyed coming with me. Some of the places I mentioned: the Pirates Voyage dinner and show in Panama City Beach, a bunch of the Legoland things that we did, Peppa Pig theme park, their water park. I'll put links to those videos down in the pinned comment as I get to them. But I hope you guys have enjoyed coming with us. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, we'll see you on the next adventure.